Hi everyone, my name is Sharon from Climate Action North, and thank you for the opportunity to input into the event today, Climate Clock running down. Did they cop out? So I'd just like to tell you a little bit about what we do at Climate Action North and hopefully feed in some of the solutions that we can propose that might be able to help with the whole climate assembly and the climate action agenda. So this is Climate Action North. There's three directors, myself, Jennifer and Julie. We've all worked collectively in climate change for well over 25 years. Established the community interest company in 2017 and deliver projects in the climate emergency, and we're also funded by corporate businesses. These are some of the people that we work with. There's quite a few on there. There's quite a few more to add to the list, but gives you a flavour of what we do, who we work with, who we work for, and the type of things that we will engage in, the activities that we need to get that message out there. There's 5 main areas that we work in at the moment to inspire action. And we have Pollinator Parks, which is rewilding the North's business parks, Global Wilders, a range of projects and activities within the Global Wilders, but it's an award scheme, which means that you can work towards your award scheme. We're working with schools at the moment on after schools clubs to get their Global Wilders award. Both Pollinator Parks and Global Wilders are trademarked as well. So then we have Weir and Tees Action for Rivers. We have a Rivers group, a Rivers project that we're cleaning up the weir at the moment. We also have a business action toolkit for businesses so they can take part in that self-assessment process and then look towards their net zero journey as well. We also have a roadshow called One Small Change, which we take out on tour, and we started our first business events and events, community events in November, so we're planning for the new year now. We have a Green Recovery Action Network, which means that people can get involved in the Green Recovery Action Network group and share best practice and, talk to other people about climate change. So yeah, the Business Action Toolkit is something that we're quite excited about because we're taking that forward with businesses now, and we're going to be launching in December. So please do keep an eye out for that one for us. Global Wilders is very much about, like I say, an award scheme for schools and communities. What we do is we link local communities with local businesses, and we're able to deliver a range of activities to help towards, raising awareness of positive action in the climate emergency, but then also linking it back to the UN Sustainable Development Goals. So something which is quite appealing to businesses, and it's also something really good to do to link up those 17 Sustainable Development Goals to everyday action. The One Small Change we're quite excited about because obviously we've got these roadshows designed to take action and also inspire change. So always happy to work with people if they want to be part of the One Small Change movement or they want to host a One Small Change roadshow. Then Pollinator Parks is a very exciting initiative of ours where we are working with businesses and business parks to rewild some of their areas and bring back the landscape into a form of nature recovery. So basically it's about making sure that we can encourage biodiversity back to business parks. So that's a really exciting project that we're working on at the moment. And a bit of a before and after, the very first Business Innovation Centre planting that we did at Sunderland was just this sterile area on the left, and then within a few months of basically not mowing and supplementary planting, we were rewarded with this rather nice mini meadow area, which will come back every year. So it's a really important project. And also the arrangement and the diversity, the biodiversity that we're seeing on site is incredible, really. Once you start just stepping back a little bit and letting things take their own place in nature, it's amazing what you can actually encourage. So we're really, really pleased with Pollinator Parks, the way that's going as well. Rewilding the business parks again, continuing with Dalton Park. We planted a Pollinator Parks garden at Dalton Park, which if you're ever at Dalton Park, you must go and see in the spring and the summer of next year. It's actually, being cut back for the winter at the moment, but it's a really good project as well. That's the sign at Dalton Park. So yeah, we also have a community rewilding project at the farm in County Durham, and we have planted up some sapling trees, and we're encouraging more natural regeneration. So we're doing some work there, connecting farmers with farmers to make that area a little bit bigger. And this is all about, you know, making the changes, being involved in projects to try and encourage more climate action. But it isn't just about land-based projects for us. It isn't just about, you know, making these changes. We also look at marine rewilding as well. We're about to embark on a really exciting project about seagrass in the northeast. So that's a watch this space. Again, you know, inspiring climate action. Please do get in touch with us. We can see if we can get you involved in these projects to make a difference. And one of the key things that we're looking at as well is community rewilding. So looking at supporting people and nature together. We think that this is a really good climate solution, especially in our region. So we've got a lot of projects that we're looking at. Again, making sure that we can inspire action, mobilise action, and look after the things we know we can control, because after COP26 and the disappointment, I suppose, of you know, things not being taken seriously, and the targets are clearly not going to be as positive as we thought they would be. How can we make a difference on the ground on the things that we can control? I think that has to be one of the key priorities that we take forward and we take away from COP. We could not control or could not influence, I suppose, and make that step change on a global basis because of political pressures, but we have to make sure that we can control the things that we can from a grassroots movement. So I think in inputting into this event today is very much about making sure that we can continue with the grassroots movement that we have, and basically, you know, the disappointments of COP, we have to try and sort of deal with those. We can't deal with them, but we have to try and deal with the anxiety and the fallout from that, I think, which is going to be affecting a lot of people. It certainly has affected us, but it's also made us more determined to get on with the stuff that we know we can influence and control. So very simply, one of the things I would say, suggesting is rewild your community. Think about how you can put something back into the community, how you can make a difference that way, because everything that affects biodiversity or impacts positively on biodiversity will help as a good climate solution. If you are interested in finding more about rewilding, then it's always good to check out all of these links here. This is what we work with a lot of these people, and they are absolutely brilliant. So it's really good to be inspired to take action through rewilding. And if you want to learn more about us as Climate Action North, please do check out our website, because we have a number of ways of being involved. We always say that if you can't get involved physically or practically, then you might want to think about becoming a patron of our work, where you could just pay a standard payment each month, just a small payment, you know, if you wanted to support the work. And these are some of the things that we say, if one of the actions is use your voice, use, you know, think about how you spend your money. If you've got a small amount of money to put by to help somebody do something else, then that's always a good way of helping if you can. And also combat some of the climate anxiety that people feel. We also have a merchandise channel. Please do check that out if you want to find out what we do in terms of our merchandise. And we also have a YouTube channel as well. And one of the things I would maybe recommend as well, if you are looking to take action and looking for ways to make a difference, is check out our One Small Change program on YouTube, because that will give you some really good top tips of things that you can do, and maybe things that you can inspire your own communities to do as well. So that's it from us. Thank you. I hope that the event goes really well. And obviously, if you do need to get in touch with us, please do take a note of the contact detail. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And thank you very much for listening.